So I have a couple of questions, and we'll open it up to the audience as well. And let's just start off with, why do you think it's important for people to share stories in their community?
Hi, I'm Malaysia. I think it's important for people to share stories in a community because you get to learn different perspectives about people, and like we all had different films, and so it's nice to like hear about things you don't really hear about normally in our community, and so you get a different perspective and have more empathy towards each other.
Okay. Hi, I'm Megan, and my film was Still Women. And I think everyone should share their story because everyone has a different story, and no one has happened for the same thing you have happened.
Hello, my name is Kimberly. My film is Plan A, Plan B, and I think it's important to share a story so you can like speak out for the people that doesn't have a voice.
Hi, my name is Nina. My film was Growing Up Hip Hop, and I basically agree with what they said. It's really important to share stories because like we should all learn from each other's experience and just grow from other people's experience as well.
Hi, my name is Bailey. My film was Androgen, and I'd say that film is such a big way that people learn about things, and they watch films and they get exposure to different things, and so that's why it's important to tell your story through film.
Hey, my name is Peter Prom. My film's called Home Away from There, and what film teaches us is about different perspectives from different people about their stories that we probably don't know about.
Hi, I'm Jake. My film is Perceptions. I think it helps people think outside the box and kind of like just stop assuming things about people.
Great, thank you. So what you saw today were their polished films, but I can tell you that over the summer there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into the film. So can you also share with the audience, how did you come up with your project idea, and what kind of challenges did you run into?
A few problems I ran into was like, well, 2 of the times the camera wasn't working, so I had to reshoot 2 interviews twice. And I had to cut down like an hour's worth of footage down to 2 minutes, so that was pretty hard.
My grandma, like I remember I was young, she's like, Peter, when you grow up, please make a movie out of me. And I'm like, okay. And then when I joined this program, I'm like, you know, Grandma, this is your lucky day. I'm gonna make a movie out of you. So, yeah.
I always like wanted to share stories of masculine girls, and so that was something a lot of my friends are that way. So I really wanted to share that story. So that was where I got the idea. And what was the other question?
Oh, did you have any struggles?
My struggle was probably working with like interviewing people. It's really hard to find the same schedules, and then one camera's not working or the audio's bad and they have to redo it. So that was like probably my biggest struggle.
The way I came up with my idea was like I'm a dancer, so dancing is like really close to my heart, and so like it was easy for me to pick a topic that was like I'm very passionate about. And some challenges I went through was again like scheduling interviews and just like technical problems with like cameras and microphones and stuff like that.
The idea for my film was basically, I'm from TJ. I'm shaking a lot because of coffee I had. And yay, woo. And I'm so lost. I'm really sleepy first off, so okay. Shut up. And one of the reasons I was with this film is just that one of my friends, his name is Francia, I don't know if you know her, probably not, but she would start helping everyone, like every Haitian person there. She was giving all of her stuff. She was helping in a lot, like impacting me, and I was like, I want to help also, but I don't have like that many stuff as her. So by sharing a voice and helping them, it was my way for helping them. And the trouble, like what was it, the bag,
Did you have
the
any
challenges that I had it's on TJ first off. I mean, TJ is not like, oh my God, San Diego is really nice, everything is beautiful. You can get killed, you can get raped, you can get a lot of bad stuff. You can get robbed also. That's like the least worst case scenario, honestly. And looking for them, trying to translate the whole thing, it was a challenge for me, but it was worth it at the end.
Hi. The idea came up because I am a woman, of course. and I live in Tijuana too. And there like we got Mexican TV and we got American TV, and the difference how they represent women in these two countries is very different. And I wanted to show that because in Mexico we still have a stereotyping way to see a woman. And some of the challenges is I have to translate everything, and I have a bunch of ideas that I didn't know how to put them in the film and everything. Yeah.
Um, in the beginning, I was going to do a topic that like didn't really represent me. Like it was very white dominated. Like I went to like female skateboarding or roller derby, but I didn't see like myself represented in that topic. So I wanted to choose something that like really represented me and my culture, and so I could share that story. And a challenge for me was not knowing how to use the camera, because my first day of filming, the quality was really bad, but I got like good audio, so I had to like incorporate that into the film without really showing the image because it was really bad. So.
Thank you, thank you. So what might not be obvious because the films are so awesome is that all the students came from different levels of experience using digital media. So I'm wondering, why do you think it could be important for students, particularly at this age, to learn like the art of digital media, like digital cameras, audio editing?
I feel like it's like in today's world, like media and like technology is really advancing. So I feel like it's good to learn this stuff now, so in the future you're not like behind in the game, if that makes sense. So that like you're ahead of everyone else and you know how to do things, and it's just a good skill to learn now.
Yeah, right now media is like everything. So if you know how to do something, just a little bit, it's going to help you in the internet and everything.
I think that you should always learn something new, even though if you're not like into digital stuff. I mean, learning is always like something really rewarding that one of these days you might use as like, I don't know, like sharing a story or something. So yeah.
I also think it's important because we're all like at the perfect age where like we don't really know what to do, what we want to do in life. And so I feel like through film, like you could have more experiences and create opportunities for yourself to like probably like do something in the future, you know, like probably pursue film or something like that. So this program is really important because like it just gives you more opportunities.
One of the things that we learned was storytelling and how to tell a story. And I think it's really important to learn that skill because you can be able to translate that into so many different things, not just film. But film's such an easy way to show images and display an idea. So I think that's a really important skill to know.
See, what was I gonna say? I think it's beneficial to learn this because, like, maybe you'll pick up this hobby somewhere further down the road. I mean, it just doesn't apply to film. It can apply to TV or photography or anything else.
Well, when you're young, you don't have a lot of like work to do, so you got a lot of time on your hands, and I think you can be just really creative and make a lot of stuff.
Awesome, thank you. Do we have some questions from the audience for the students?
So basically, were any of you guys like not interested in this at all, and you didn't know really anything until you saw the opportunity for this, and then you thought it'd be cool, so you got into it?
I've been interested in this ever since middle school, so I just saw this as a cool opportunity to have a large audience.
Yeah, I learned this freshman year in my digital media class. I didn't take film seriously, so I mean, if you saw my past work, it just has nothing to do with all of this. I mean, I did it as a joke, and I probably got in trouble for it, but I don't know. I just found my passion with film.
I was doing like a little bit of film stuff with school, but nothing major. And then I saw the opportunity, and I thought it's like an amazing opportunity. And yeah, so I just saw it in an email, and I thought that it would be really cool. And I was like, what the heck, signed up for it, and here I am,
So I think I'm like the only one out of this whole class that like has a completely different answer. I have not done any type of film stuff before this program. I was like a dancer, like complete dancer. the way I got invited to this was I was camping with my family, and then my auntie, she asked me if I wanted to be a part of this film program, and I was like, sure, I guess, like, you know, that'd be cool. And so yeah, I did take the opportunity, and I have learned a lot of stuff along the way. So yeah, that's how I started.
I'm sorry. I'm always been interested in films since I'm like 10, so I can't answer this question for you.
Yeah, me too. I always loved film and everything. And when I saw that the application, I was like, well, I have nothing to lose.
Yeah, the same thing. Like I've been interested in watching movies and stuff, but I never really like saw myself making them until this program. So.
Great, thank you, everyone. So another. That's all the time we have for questions, but if you have any other questions that you want to ask them, you could find them out in the lobby after this screening. And if you want to get any more information, please don't be shy and give us a holler. Okay.